Legit Talk Season 3, Episode 4. We back again. I know it's been a little bit, but we happen to be back. You know how we like to start the whole episode by introducing ourselves and saying what we like to do. I'm your host D. I'm here with my co-host is Tyler.
Yo.
What's good with you though?
Shit, man. Cooling out, man. Gotta work today, so
Trying to
it's trash.
Hey, get that bread though.
Yeah.
Looking good though otherwise?
Yeah, pretty much.
To the right is my boy Jer. What's good, brother?
What's goody?
How are you?
Alright, man. I'm well. You know, had a really good week. Went to go see Doctor Strange with the fellas and seen it again with my lady. We seen that at 40X, which was a different vibe for me and her. It was cool. Other than that, things are working well with Frito-Lay, my new job. So,
shout out.
It's working out well. So I'm hoping I can move up and become a driver for them. Get my CDL.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's what's up with me, man.
Right. And my wife behind the cam. How was your week? What's up with you?
It was great.
My wife's Stephanie too, by the way.
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. To the left, my dog James was good, man.
What's good, man?
How you been, man?
I've been alright. Life's been good. Booked my venue, got our date set, so
Nice.
moves out here.
About to be a married man. All right,
man.
Yeah, buddy. All right, so let's just hop into it. Some dope movies came out. I know the last episode, I believe we talked about Spider-Man before. So what came out after those movies was Sonic 2 and Doctor Strange 2. So James, you want to start that?
Yeah. It's the year of the tubes, man. Sequels are coming back strong.
Right.
Sonic 2 was pretty good. I would say it's as good as the first one. I would say it's better.
I mean, yeah, I could say that. I mean, I've seen it. These two didn't see it, so we're not gonna spoil everything.
Yeah.
We just, but pretty much, if y'all played the game, you know what I'm saying, it goes just like that. You know what I'm saying. So as far as the second one, obviously, you know, Knuckles is in that one, Tails is in that, and you know they go through this adventure of stopping Eggman from getting the Emerald, the Master Emerald. So that's like all the emeralds at one. So if you play the video game, you know what happens when Sonic or any Hedgehog. We never seen Knuckles, but you know, far as Shadow and Sonic. Well, not even Shadow. Sonic. Just Sonic. Only Sonic. That's weird though.
Yeah.
Why it was only just Sonic? But I don't know. But anyways, like I said, when Sonic get the emeralds, you know what happens or whatever. So of course, that's not a spoiler. Because if you play Sonic 2 as a kid, Genesis, you know what happens. So okay. So but overall, you know, it's more Sonic. You know, the second of any thing is more adventurous. So there's more of that. But it's a pretty dope movie.
Excited for the sequel after this one.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be that. I don't want to try to spoil that or not.
So I'm assuming Shadow's probably gonna be in it.
Yeah. So just like, you know, I feel like if you play Sonic Adventure 2, they may try to go in that way with it. You know what I'm saying? It's real Marvel-like. So, and that's why I feel like, you know,
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's good that they're doing it like that. It should be more in line with how the video game is.
Yeah. But I don't know what they're gonna do with Jim Carrey, because I was a report saying that he wasn't gonna act no more, or he's retired or something like that. So I don't know if they're gonna bring him back or try to get somebody to fill that. But I don't know who will take that spot.
Yeah, well, they might just drop him and just go use the other villains he went up against.
What other villain?
Like in how in the adventure games he's going up against Chaos.
Yeah. That James was like, I like that. That was Sonic Adventure, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that was pretty good. Do you want to say anything? I know you ain't see it yet, but any hoping that something happens in it or?
I got a pretty good idea.
Yeah. Playing the game, what I'm saying. So yeah, you know, it's not really a spoiler if y'all play the game. So yeah.
Well, which version of Shadow we getting though? You think we're gonna get the ones who with the guns and the bikes? That Shadow?
Well, you know what?
Probably.
Well, if you put guns out there, how Sonic gonna compete with that though?
Right.
Gun. run
Me
from
too.
him.
That's true.
I mean, they're always shooting missiles at him, and
That's true.
he's handling just fine.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
You think Sonic Soul gonna catch a bullet?
No. This is definitely a kids movie.
Catch a bullet. In a kids movie.
This is definitely
Yeah. Come on, dog. No bullets don't hit in kids movies.
Right.
Right.
But,
Parents sure do die though.
yeah. Off screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely on screen. They ain't showing.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah. So, yeah, y'all just need to see that, and then we'll probably get another review on that for y'all.
Right.
And see what y'all think about that. Doctor Strange. All of us seen this stuff for him.
Yeah.
But once again, boy, that boy 0 for 2. You know.
What can I say?
Gerald, you want to start that off since you've seen it twice?
Yeah. Overall, I liked that movie. I liked it a lot. It showed us a different side of Marvel, and that's what I really liked about it. It was more dark than usual. Wanda just popping out, being the bad person was kind of like the surprise. It was like, oh shoot, I didn't kind of expect that. But then again, I did because Scarlet Witch. I mean, why was Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet
Bitch. That's funny as hell. That's
So-
funny. But why would Scarlet Witch be a good person? Why would
Right,
no
right.
one lie?
Especially if you've seen the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched the series and then you kind of figured, that was going to happen. And man, she
went through everybody. Like,
It
it's
was
a little bit of a spoiler, I'm sorry, but she went through everybody.
She's top 5 strongest.
Yeah, that definitely proved a lot. But yeah, if you've seen the trailers, they pretty much tell you stuff from one character from Illuminati that wasn't shown. So yeah, she went through everybody. Bro, I'm sorry. Everybody that was in a way she went through. But like I said, if you're a comic book fan and you're really into that, you already know about her powers and what you've seen in the other Marvel movies. But like little things that she's doing, that you like, hold up, like when she was fighting Thanos, like that was crazy. Like,
He's like, yo, shoot this bitch. Shoot this bitch now.
but some people are upset though of how strong she was. So he was like, you know, well, because I don't know, they just felt it was cheesy that I guess she could be that powerful. But it's like, if you read the comics.
She knows she's that powerful.
Exactly.
If they do that House of M, then they really gonna be bad.
Man, but I don't know. From the end of it, I don't know what they're gonna do. Like at the end of the movie, I'm not spoiling nothing. I don't know, like, you know, which way they're gonna go with the character. So it's gonna be
Right.
So, like, I don't know. We'll see. But that's my dog. You know, just wanna let everybody know who they're.
I like that movie.
Right. But anyways,
No spoilers, but we talking about how useless the Sorcerer Supreme is. Like, he should not have that title. He spent most of that movie slumped.
true. Yeah, true. That's true. But people, what I heard about that is like, well, he was whipped for like 5 years. That's what I got the reason why.
Also, he got rusty. That's what it is.
Well, he wasn't there. No, well, I'm saying he probably got that title by default because Dr. Strange wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So then the blood or whatever. But that's the only like real answer I got from it. I heard people say that or ask that.
I mean, Wong really didn't want to fight for real. He was like, I'm going back to the century. I gotta protect that joint. I'll see that
True,
later.
true.
Yeah, go fight them. So we'll see.
Exactly. That's what pretty much he's known for doing. But in this one he stayed. That's
he
why
stayed.
this one he definitely stayed.
Okay.
Yeah, he did his thing.
He did.
Yeah,
He
I'm
did.
saying a couple scares, but
Mhm.
definitely a couple scares, but he did his thing. But it's those are. Well, anything else you want to say off that? I mean, as far as you ain't see it yet, but as far as y'all for actually seeing it, where do you think after seeing this was? They showed Thor's next, but as far as Doctor Strange, what did y'all think is next? 'Cause the comics showed it, but I mean, are they going to do it?
Bam's opinion.
Right.
I
Hear somebody else.
wonder if
Bam.
there's a line into low key.
Yeah, because they said that they started it they the ones to blame for what's going on.
So I'm thinking if that will happen.
And then King the Conqueror.
Isn't the season 2 of Loki coming out?
Yeah.
So that means
Oh, okay.
yeah. So season 2 of Loki's supposed to be coming out. So
And the next bad is King the Conqueror. So
yeah.
he messes with time.
But I heard that is in the Ant-Man joint.
Yeah.
So we gotta wait for Ant-Man to come out.
Right.
So I guess we see that. I guess.
When is that, next year?
I believe. Let me look it up. But I believe. Didn't they push it back?
I believe it's 2023.
I think so. I'll look it up. But
Did y'all ever see Moon Knight?
Yeah, I watched it.
You
I like
see the finale?
Yes.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it yet.
You ain't see it
And
yet?
I told my girl too that I knew it was going to happen. I was like, it's
He popped up more
Yeah.
than once.
yeah. Oh yeah, he been there the whole time.
He popped up way more.
Where's that
He been there
Hulu?
the whole time.
Oh yeah, they just don't know. And
Moon Knight,
What is that on Hulu or?
Disney Plus.
Disney
Plus.
Yep,
yeah,
man.
Moon Knight.
It's pretty good. I liked it.
It could have been on Hulu.
But yeah, it's gonna have you confused at the start because you
If
really
you
don't know what's going on.
If you don't know Moon Knight, then you
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the Ant-Man come out in 23, February 17th. February 17th.
That's a good start
Yeah.
to the 2023.
Yeah.
Okay.
New season's coming out.
Yeah.
Introducing Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nice one.
I mean, Marvel doing their thing right now. I mean, I know the pandemic pushed a lot of things back. That's some of the order up a little bit, but they're getting back on track. But no, that Doctor Strange got a lot into it. I mean, I agree with some of the people, with some of the critics that were saying that we wish that we experienced more worlds than what they gave us. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what y'all think about that?
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that.
definitely.
But yeah, those movies, yeah, those are some good movies that just came out, especially for the first half of the year. That Thor movie should be dope.
Oh, yeah,
That Thor movie should be dope.
Lady Thor.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Boy
be
back in shape. So
Yeah.
we'll see a little bit of the gang of
But the Guardians.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see a little bit of them. So that's cool.
They movie coming out. They filming.
So
It's a lot to look forward to, man. It's Marvel Universe, so
but,
pumped. Definitely pumped.
but speaking of new stuff, let's get into some music.
Yeah.
Your boy K-Dot and your boy Jack. Horrible, man. Which album y'all want to get into first?
Let's get to the good stuff.
Good stuff.
I actually liked Kendrick. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of other people opinions about it. They didn't like it, but for me, this was right in line with Kendrick and how he is as a person. So I liked it. It told a really good story in a way. And when I read up on it and how each song in line with a lot of things he was talking about, and it was just dope how he put it together.
Right.
It was just perfect. I loved it. I actually loved the album. There's a couple songs on there that I skipped on, but other than that, man, the songs I do like, man, they're really, really, really good.
Right. Okay.
It do got a nice vibe to it when I was listening to it.
Yeah, it does. It
It's
does.
like the album 2 albums ago, To the Butterfly. Give me that vibe.
See, the weird thing about that is, like, for me, like, that's one of the least albums I like from Kendrick, and it's funny because I actually like this album too, but it's, like he just said, like, there's some songs that I like, that I really like, even though I do have to skip some, but it's different. I don't know, yeah, it's different.
That We Cry Together?
Yeah, that's
Man,
deep. It's some deep
that
tracks.
joint a lot of times because the girl Taylor Page, yo, she killed that shit. She really, that was the one that was that song that I really like.
Right.
Her more than Kendrick, cause she really was just going in that joint. I loved it.
Right. That's not the one. What's the one when? Is that the one when they were going back and forth? Yeah, that's the one.
That's
Yeah.
my
She was going in.
joint,
She was going
man.
in. Yeah,
that joint
yeah,
was
yeah.
nice, man.
Yeah.
I ain't hear that one yet.
Oh man, that joint, man, you gonna play that
Your
joint
boy Tyler
numerous
over
of times, man.
That boy Tyler
Man, you gonna play that joint numerous of
Tyler
times, man.
over
That
four.
song
Yeah, catch
was great, man.
That boy got catch up on
That
all
joint was
logics.
great.
But yeah,
Man.
Jay, what you think? What you think on that?
I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum.
You know,
I didn't like this album, man. I really didn't. I played it all the way through. The beats weren't doing it for me. The features I wasn't too wowed about. I don't know. It just sounded like noise. You know.
I was surprised to see Kodak on it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
surprised. That was a
that's
surprise
right.
feature.
Kodak, Ghostface.
Yep.
I like the Ghostface.
I like the
appearance.
Ghostface. The Ghostface.
That
I
was
like the
nice,
Ghostface. Yeah. But I was definitely surprised to see Kodak. But I feel what you're saying as far as like for it to be Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I get it. But this is his last album for TDE, so I don't you know. But yeah, I like it. I like some of the tracks like N95 is one of my favorite, and what else? Call Me Out.
Yeah,
Call Me Out is
yeah.
one of my favorites, and Rich Spirit I like that too. And the Drink, like the one track you just said, we probably got that's a good one too.
Like Father Time.
Yeah, he got a couple like personal ones, like the Auntie Diary and things like that. I respected that. That was something similar to what Jay did on 4/4 with his mother.
Yeah.
So that was pretty dope. But okay. Well, babe, we listened to a little bit while we was driving. But just listen to it. Listen to it a little bit more, and then we'll talk about it. But your boy Jack Harlow. Now everybody thought this was gonna be a home run. This album, he had a feature with Drake. He had a feature with a couple people.
That's alright.
I ain't listened to it.
0 for 5.
Yeah, Tyler.
James, what you think?
I did, man.
Yeah, no, I agree with most of the critics saying like he's trying to be a Drake light, you know,
Yeah.
copycat. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe from this album.
It's totally different from his first.
Yeah, a
I
lot
like
of
this
people say,
first
yeah.
album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely different.
But this second album was a huge letdown, and I would have thought it would have been a good album again, but he went a different way that I think he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like a whole different person, but yeah. What do you at least think about the single though? The single that he I guess sampled from Fergie. The First Class.
Oh,
What do you
I don't
think?
like it
You
that
don't even
much.
like that one?
I don't like it.
A lot of people, man, I don't know. Some people fuck with it. I mean, some people just like it. I feel like because of the hook more so than like.
Yeah, it's more of a nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
I want to listen to it more than like twice.
But it is everywhere. I do hear it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Definitely everywhere.
But yeah, I think you think he's you say he's Drake Light or you call him Drake Light?
Yeah.
Do I think that his issue is that he's hanging around like with too many big artists so early compared to like normally when artists come out I'm not saying they have like normally they have like their circle of people first to feature on their tracks and then so they have some like maybe some albums or more hits under their belts
Yeah.
to where they start to get money for sure. Yeah.
There's a lot of big one features. Like, yo, I want his tracks. I want your bass.
I heard that Drake joint one time at Drake joint, but I heard most people say like it's pretty much his track.
It's always his track.
Yeah,
Drake on the
That's
I
song.
mean,
what
9 times out of 10, you got Drake on your song. He's taking over it.
Right.
And it's gonna be his song.
it's like Lil Wayne and 06, man.
You got Lil Wayne on your song, it's his song now.
That's a fact.
It ain't your song.
They don't have no more.
He just gotta probably convert back to what he was doing before. I don't know. We'll see though, cause still selling and stuff. So we'll see. But so far, I don't know.
You seen what he did at the racetrack?
Yeah, that was kind of that was wild.
That was
wild.
Yo, this.
Y'all seen it?
Yo,
Yeah.
Racetrack joint, yeah.
The memes was crazy.
Yeah. Him getting carried, that looks, yeah, that is, like, why you got
Yeah,
two
sneaky.
black guys? Why you, like one white guy and one black guy, you'll be straight.
Right.
Right.
Should have been two
But-
black guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
the Dr. Umar
Yeah, I seen a lot. I seen a lot of those. I seen a lot of those.
He's a wild boy for that.
Any new other music? Other music that came out? Anything else new y'all listened to? I'm trying to think. Future.
Oh yeah.
What about Future?
Came out.
Future came out.
I mean, that was alright. I heard. I mean, a lot of females liked it.
It's
A
alright.
lot of girls. I heard a lot of girls.
I've been listening to that new Bad Bunny that dropped.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Who
good.
is Bad Bunny?
You don't know who Bad Bunny is?
You know what Bad Bunny is?
Oh,
Everybody always asks that. He's like one of the most popular musicians out, bro.
Well, Spanish
The
musician.
Spanish musician. He's
Well,
definitely
musician
like,
period. But
he's
He was just in WWE, bro.
in WWE. You don't watch them.
yeah, you don't watch that. You don't watch that.
But yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
definitely like,
Tell
he's
her
definitely like,
I'll get her
probably the
right.
number one hitter in like, yeah, over there.
Yeah, you're not. You're
Yeah.
definitely big time right now.
Definitely big time.
But yeah, that's what's up.
We got a song with Cardi B.
Yep.
oh shit.
You got a song with Booker T too.
Booker T.
Booker
Probably
T.
seen
Yeah.
this.
Booker T.
Booker T.
But he ain't song with your boy 6ix9ine yet, man.
5'9".
Not 6'9".
Surprised he don't.
You don't mess with him. You don't do rats either, man.
You
Got
guys seen what happened to 6ix9ine?
punched.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Yeah,
they
sucker punch.
getting closer and closer, man.
Hey man,
Yeah.
the punch is gonna turn into bullets in a minute.
Yep. But yeah, we can talk about Thug and them. You know,
Oh,
That Rico
man.
case, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
That is, like these boys, like
That is a wild charge.
I don't understand. Once you make it, dude, I really don't get it. Like,
Yeah. They had all that time to catch him. You want to wait till he's successful?
that, they've been watching them do for like 10 years. They said, oh,
Yeah, man.
good luck though.
How do y'all feel about the using lyrics as like actual evidence? Because I don't agree with that
No,
personally.
no, I don't either. I don't like that.
To a certain extent,
I mean-
don't. But some people are dumb enough to really
I mean, if it's
say
really,
things they really do.
Yeah,
like, if
yeah.
it's really telling the accounts of what really happened, and you like, you got all the evidence that
True.
that match up, it's like, what is you doing, bro? Like, why would you
People
say
just
that?
that dumb.
And then like, just
People
because
really
you
that dumb.
change the names or you change the street names or you change the name of the person or whatever and you tell the story doesn't mean
Yeah.
you still telling on yourself. That doesn't make it different.
Right.
But then you put in freedom of speech and things like that, so it do get kind of complicated.
I heard Jay was.
Yeah, Jay, I was about to say that. Yep. Yeah, Jay was supposed to push that into, but I don't know how far that's gonna go. If that's gonna be,
I think it could work. If they they gonna do a stipulation to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Always like, okay, you got your freedom of speech, but
right.
But it's always that
It's
B
always that
word. But
that is
never want to hear that.
that's a crazy case.
It is, and you heard about
Gunna.
yep,
I know Jack Harlow name came up.
yep, his name came
Lil
up.
Baby name came up.
Yep.
42 Doug name came up.
Yep.
Like, it's a lot. It's a lot.
They
This
said-
is crazy.
Then
man.
Casanova pleaded guilty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Casanova.
That's another
You
thing.
getting tired.
Because somebody supposedly supposed to be snitching on him or something like that. I don't know the full details on anything, but I
I'm
just know,
hearing
I heard about
Lucci.
that. Yeah,
Who's
Lucci.
a big snitch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one that's
Yeah.
talking from what I'm hearing,
That's the word.
and somebody else from what else I'm hearing too.
I'm just waiting to hear
It's
6ix9ine
crazy.
name pop up at this
He
point.
probably wouldn't
You
catch
talking
anybody.
shit about Young
Yeah.
Thug.
I'm
You
just
see him
waiting.
on, you're already on it.
I'm just
Posting
waiting to see his
pictures
name
and
in the
stuff.
case.
Yeah, you posted stuff
See
about
that?
Thug,
Yeah.
man. You crazy, dude. Dude, crazy.
Man, there's a lot of lawsuits going on in music right now.
It really
It
is.
is.
It really is.
They
Yeah,
shot
ASAP
up.
Rocky.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy
That's
too.
that child, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got that trial. Then they try to lie on the man. They try to lie on the man.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
They try to lie on the man and say he cheated on Rihanna. It's not true. He ain't that dumb. He is not that
Hey,
dumb.
listen,
Damn.
I hope that wasn't
I
true
wish it
either.
was
That-
though. I wish it
Yeah,
was.
you
I wish it was. Why?
Why? Come on, man. Man
Come on,
living the
man.
life, man.
Brand on
They
that.
such a cute couple.
He living his
like-
best life. He got Rihanna. That's every man's dream. He is living every man's dream right now.
That's crazy.
They want Rihanna.
Yeah,
But
man.
nope, you can't have her. Because ASAP Rocky got her.
Other music I heard is like singles and stuff that I heard from Tidal. Like
I heard his.
Currency got a single, and I think Dom has one. But it's a couple singles out there.
ASAP put out a little song.
ASAP,
too.
yeah.
Somebody else. I think
I ain't listened to ASAP yet. Though. I think no. If that one, I think I listened to one of his, but I don't know if that's the one you're talking about.
I'm not too sure what else. There's some other singles out there. I just haven't really listened.
Right.
Because I've been stuck on a couple albums like Kendrick for right now. I've been listening to that a lot.
I just like that we got a Cole, a Drake, and a Kendrick album.
All in 1 year.
Yeah, all in 1 year though.
Yeah.
They was definitely waiting for the pandemic to be over with. So.
That's crazy.
Right. All right, Kevin Samuel. R.I.P. to that man.
That shit's crazy.
We changing topics, but Marky. But anyways, your boy Kevin Samuel. You want to start that?
Yeah. He was a relationship guru.
Media consultant.
As a way, a consultant.
Yeah.
Through, I would say YouTube. He was doing that a lot. A lot of call-ins from. Well, he started with males, but he wasn't really that much buzz from that.
Yeah.
So he made his way to women, and that's when he really took a skyrocket in views and a lot of support. But when I'm not sure what day he died, it was 2 weeks ago, a week and a
A
half.
few weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he at the age of 57, he had a cardiac arrest. I think he had a heart failure or something. His heart attack, maybe.
That's the word. I don't even know if they did confirm that.
I don't know if they confirmed
I
it.
don't even think they ever confirmed it yet.
But yeah, he passed on. But the thing about this that I want to talk about, I've seen a lot of celebrating. A lot of celebrating for people that he's passed on.
Yeah.
A lot of women, of course, because a lot of women don't like him.
Yeah.
A lot of women don't like him.
They don't like
But I've seen some women that do respect him and like him for telling the blunt truth. And I feel like the thing about some that don't like him is the fact that he tells the hard cold truth. But another thing I put it, is his delivery as well. His delivery sometimes don't
Oh yeah.
always be the best delivery. But I mean, for most times, sometimes some of the things he brought up be facts. It really do be true facts. And,
Oh man.
yeah. And from what I hear from Kevin Samuels when he talk, I feel like he's talking about holding accountability for yourself.
Right.
And just looking yourself in the mirror and just looking at maybe it is me doing this is causing a problem, or the way I'm living.
The problem.
The way I'm living is
Right.
a problem, so maybe I should change it up. There's nothing wrong with taking criticism. I mean, we ain't perfect.
Right.
I mean, not everything we do is going to be perfect. So somebody took yourself a better person. That's what I got from Kevin Samuels, and from other people. He has helped a lot of people become better and taking and holding accountability for themselves and becoming a better person. And he has helped a lot of people, but there's some people that just plainly don't like him because of that, and I gotta chill with that. Talking bad down on him, man, it's crazy.
I mean, regardless of just a person, period. Like if somebody died, you're not,
Yeah.
I mean, some people look at that as like bad luck. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't talk about, you don't brag about the dead or being dead.
That's
you know what
weird.
I'm saying? Like, it's
That's
weird.
really weird.
It is very weird. Like, damn.
Tyler, what you think about
Like I know he said some. He did say some shit, man.
He was
said
wild.
some bull- Like some stuff I ain't agree with, but like he was talking some shit, man. The women didn't like it.
it? Right.
They couldn't handle it. I mean, like if the shoe fits.
Truth
can't
hurt,
really
Right.
say
It's about
bad, man.
it's about taking accountability, like what you
Truth
said.
hurts sometimes. It really do. Truth hurts.
Shawty got a dog a man now when he dead.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know how he passed or whatever, but like if he's not talking to a direct person, because I seen Vivica A. Fox say some wild shit like
Yeah,
he
she was
deserved
wild.
it or that's karma or
That's karma,
whatever or
yeah.
something like some wild stuff.
Oh,
I
damn.
She was wild.
don't know.
Corey
Yeah, Corey got at her. Though. Corey
got
Holcomb.
her. Crazy, man. That is funny.
That is hilarious. Because people don't like him for the same reason, but he's way more raw than Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah.
Way more.
He don't give more.
Yeah,
Damn.
He definitely don't give a fuck.
Right.
He don't care.
If y'all don't like Kevin Samuels, they're definitely not gonna like Corey Holcomb.
Well, babe, what you think about it?
I was just skimming through a little bit of what he used to delve on, and it seemed like he was more targeting like African American women or like women as a whole.
Whoever called in and asked for the advice, honestly.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But most of his
Yeah.
audience
was
was
pretty
African
much
women.
black women. Was
Yeah,
pretty
pretty
much
much.
his audience. So
African
they
American.
wanted to hear what he had to say. They asked him questions. They called in.
Right.
It's like, who fault is that? If
Exactly.
you don't want to hear the hardcore truth,
Yeah.
Right. Why call it in?
don't call in.
Right.
Don't even watch them. I mean,
Exactly.
But yeah,
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinions, and I guess if you calling in to somebody, you want to hear their opinion on a certain topic and get their advice. So, regardless of how harsh it could be, you sought out for that advice. So,
Exactly.
some people are just what is it? They have their words cut a little bit. They're more blunt. That's the word.
Yeah.
With their
Yeah.
type of advice, which you got to be prepared for. That's the thing.
People
So,
prepare for that.
No.
yeah, I mean, but either you're entertained by it or you want to hear someone give you more like real answer compared to sugarcoating things, which a lot of people do nowadays because they don't want to hurt people's feelings. So
yeah.
I guess you would go to him if you wanted that blunt type of advice.
That real facts, that real hard life
Stuff,
facts.
Yeah.
Like
If you
people
willing-
don't like that.
Yeah, and if you want to tell your business,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, to a person you barely know because you just see him on the internet talking, and then you get his answer. Well, I mean, what more do you want? You know what I'm saying? You got what you asked for.
How dare you say it like that, though?
The craziest thing though is like after him, it's not gonna be like an end of that. Somebody else gonna take his
Somebody else
spot.
gonna-
Somebody else gonna take his spot and be doing the same
His
stuff.
message-
So just
his
give it a
message
few
will-
months. I'm telling you,
His message will never die.
Right.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That's
gonna be another one
telling
out
you.
there doing the same thing.
Some probably worse.
Yeah, it might
Oh,
be worse.
yeah.
It might be worse. Exactly. Like I said, Corey Holcomb's still out there. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
For
don't
real.
like Corey Holcomb.
That's my
I
guy.
can't
That's
stand-
my guy.
I
He
can't
really don't
stand
give a
him.
fuck. He really don't.
I mean, yeah, he probably hurt because he's been through stuff, but hey, that's the experience that he got from this situation. But yeah, a lot of people don't like him for the same reason. He's a lot worse as far as his words cutting. People will say, but if it's the truth, then like accountability comes into factor. So, but yeah, RP to that man.
R.I.P. We need some more of
Yeah,
them, man.
definitely.
I like how he always starts his conversation with like, oh, but how you rate yourself, you know?
Yeah.
And then he goes into why you're not as high as you think you are. Instead of just going straight into it.
Yeah, see.
Because that's the main reason why people hate him so much.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, stop right there.
Right.
Stop right there.
You got some height, you got some weight. You know, then some women don't like that. And then he was like, yo, what's your weight? They be like, wait, whoa, what? Like, man, shit, you gotta,
Right.
you calling in, you asking questions, like, you wanna know some things, you know?
That's crazy. That's funny. That's how
But
supposed to
he was very blunt and straight to the point. He was just,
Actually, any kids you got.
yeah, he did. That
Alright.
was crazy.
Like, hold on.
What? Oh, all right, whatever. Bam. Let's go into some war talk, man. War / post-pandemic. Well, we think it's post-pandemic.
Your favorite time?
Post-pandemic is my favorite topic. Well, pandemic period. But what you got for us as far as for war?
Well, the war's still going on. About a good, 2-3 months now.
Okay.
And they starting to do the trials for the first war crimes. First dude was a Russian young Russian cat. He shot a 63-year-old man 4 days into the invasion. So he's going to trial for that. And it's still going on over there. They saying that the Ukrainians is fighting back, taking back villages and stuff, piece by piece, and still counting up people for their war crimes and stuff, because they're not supposed to be targeting civilians. They're supposed to be targeting, military operations and buildings and personnel. But if it's civilians only, you're not supposed to do that, and that's what they've been doing. Like they just shot a school that was housing like 60 people in it, and I think all 60 had died. Yeah, they tore that building down.
Yeah, where was this at?
Ukraine. I forgot what city it was.
Ukraine.
It was outside of.
It's been wild over there.
Wow. It's crazy because you know how we civilians, we back home, we still trying to do our daily struggles or whatever, do our daily things we do every day, and like there's still a war going on, like you know what I'm saying, like it's crazy because I don't know, it's that's insane.
It's like some people over there can't really live.
No, at all.
It's like, that's just crazy.
At all.
It's really wild.
They're going up. What is it? I think they said that the men can't leave, the women and children can leave, but the women gotta stay and fight. Stay to fight. Like, that's so extreme.
But they want to fight though. Like.
Oh, they should. I mean, you fighting for your home. I mean,
a lot of the civilians is like trying to fight. Like they got people making Molotov cocktails and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Some like a lot of the women is in there fighting too. Like,
I respect that. I respect that. But yeah, prayers to them and everything, man. It's getting crazier.
Yeah,
it's like behind everything. Yeah. Behind the pandemic, still, it's like a war behind the pandemic. So that's great. Well, you got anything else on the war? Anything else going on?
Well, Putin putting rockets near the border, from there, like Finland and
Vladimir.
Poland, so because they want to join
Vladimir, stay Putin.
NATO, which is a North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So, which is what Ukraine was about to go into, but they got invaded. So he got missiles pointed over there, capable of like having nuclear warheads. So the U.S. sent troops over there to like hold security a little bit, do some joint training, but you never know what's gonna happen. That was great.
The boy get that call, y'all going in? You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that.
Straight to voicemail.
I ain't even picking up the phone.
Bro, I'm out. They gonna have to catch me.
My phone is off.
Answer.
They gonna have to
Hang
catch
up.
me.
They gonna have to.
Well, you might as well just
Answer. Hang up.
You might not go.
Answer. Hang up.
You got a wife and kids,
Lock on the
so
door.
you go.
Hide under the
Oh,
beds.
well, I mean,
I'm going. They gonna make me go.
nah, they
Go to shelter. Lock the doors.
Nah, you know how it works. It don't matter.
Don't come out.
It doesn't matter. No, seriously, they come through them doors. But they don't.
Go in the underground ditch.
No.
It's something like they do have like certain things where I don't know if you were the only child or like the only son or something, you wouldn't have to go, and there's a couple like other reasonings as to why you wouldn't have to go. I don't know what all of them are.
Was it always like that? Or, 'cause I remember.
I think it was always like that.
I remember husbands fighting. Husbands not.
Oh no, not if you have wife and kids.
They say no, you don't have to go. So you can volunteer though. You can volunteer, but you don't.
Yeah, you can volunteer like if you
was
want to
like a real
go.
need, you get drafted.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They don't care about that. They don't.
Yeah, it'll be like a different tier or whatever. Like so.
Yeah, they should.
Like,
I mean, but I don't know if
do a
it's
draft
as
in
aggressive.
that? Like, if we have to, do we still we'll do a drive? I don't think so.
No, you don't think?
I don't
If
think
they ever, God forbid, ever get that bad, I'm sure they will.
That'd be fucked up. I see my name on that screen.
Well, that would be weird.
You
Like
don't know,
they
like,
take
out of
all
school,
y'all.
I would
Y'all don't know what y'all
I
gonna
would
do.
cry. I would legit cry.
So they're gonna say Tyler Davis Buffalo.
Oh
Or it'll be like jury duty. You know when you get that slip in the mail that you have to call to see if your name getting pulled.
I low key. My thing is, I'm not gonna lie though. I never got caught, but if I do, I want to go to a good crime.
I got caught like twice, but luckily I didn't have to go.
Hold on, you been?
No.
No.
I got caught twice.
I think I got like caught twice.
I got caught when I was in high school, bro.
How?
18 years old.
Bro, hell no.
Yeah.
Bro.
Never had
That's
to
crazy. That's crazy. But
It's like,
you got caught twice?
No, I got sent the letter twice, and you have to keep calling in like every day to see if your number is called.
Oh, that's how it works? So
Yeah.
If you get the call, that don't mean necessarily you gotta go.
No,
Until
they
you get the
could
number.
just skip over you,
Yeah.
and then you would have to do it next time.
You know,
I ain't do none of that.
And even
But-
if they do pick you, if you're under certain circumstances, you still have to do it. Like if you know anybody involved or know anybody in the jury, then they.
How would they know that you know somebody? You gotta tell them.
Yeah, because they'll ask you those questions outright, and you just gotta.
Yeah.
But you could lie and say yeah, just so you don't have to go.
Welcome to the jury system.
Unless.
No, I mean they'll probably
No, you could lie.
they
Yeah, I know.
might want proof, but
Yeah.
then when you gotta go down there, I heard stories like when you actually have to go down there, they like section you off in two different groups, and then they like interview group one, and if they could pick a lot of people from group one, then they'll come to group two and be like, okay, y'all free to go. You know, so if you're in that group two, but if they go through group one and only have like 2 people out of there that can qualify to be a jurors, then they go through the group two and then
Wow.
pick people off of that.
Sheesh.
So it depends on your answers, like,
Yeah.
you know, if you are more biased towards a certain type of group of people, and if, you know,
Oh, yeah, you can definitely-
other things. So
Like I love black people.
It's a long
yeah, like if
process.
you go in
And the
there,
person
yeah.
is black. I'm gonna say not guilty. He ain't do nothing.
Right, you feel me?
Right.
my brother
I
is
want to have a good
innocent.
case. I want to have, if I ever got called, I want to have a good case.
Yeah, it's
But
really dope if you had a good case.
I don't want no
Yeah.
record.
When I was on a murder case.
Oh, you had a murder case?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the Anchor Bar, the OG one.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one. We
Oh.
had that one. That's crazy.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I had 2 of them drums, bro. I ain't got either one. I ain't called nothing. I just ain't nothing. I just let it rock.
Oh my goodness.
So they better not say that. They will come
I'm
catch
gonna
you.
go for the third one. I'll go to the
They'll
third
come
one.
catch you.
If you think the judge ain't paying attention to you, you're sadly mistaken because he watches everything. He caught us lacking a couple days just dozing off and shit.
Dang.
Yeah,
See?
he caught us lacking.
Wake up!
Normally be the snorers too. So that should be embarrassing, I'm sure. So what happens if you get caught? You get penalized probably?
Nah, he'll just have like a little talk with y'all.
But you already intimidated enough as a judge.
Yeah,
You-
like-
He's like, man,
Right.
listen, bro, I'm tired, bro. Man, shit.
Yeah, sit in the same
Sit here,
seat
bro.
every
Like,
single
dude.
day.
You need to sell the rest up
Don't
in.
give me no water, no, man, bro. I'm just sitting here.
They normally give you McDonald's.
Nah, they do. Don't they give you some food?
No, you gotta get your own.
Oh man, I'm in the city, man. I can't get my food. Man, what
Yeah.
the fuck am I eating?
Pay
man?
for your own parking and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
pay for your own parking.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
They shady.
That's why a lot of
Yeah.
people don't like doing it because you miss a work.
You're missing a lot of work.
You missing
For-
a lot.
yeah.
Yeah. You don't know how long this shit gonna be.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, before we get off this topic, we're gonna talk about something that's relatable actually, and it's the pandemic. What, aftermath, or is it? I don't even want to say that because it's technically still going
It's still
on.
around.
It's
Yeah.
just it's nice out, so
It's
it
just not
feels
bad.
like it's not here.
It's weird
What
that
it
we're
is.
back in red, but like
Yeah.
nobody's treating it like it's in red.
I don't know.
We're in danger.
Like outside of work,
Work, yeah.
nobody has to wear masks anywhere.
Nowhere.
Nope.
I don't even wear a mask at work. Nobody
Yeah,
wears a
for real?
mask at work.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't have to either.
But
Me too. I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's on a weekly basis,
Yeah.
I guess.
We gotta wear masks all the time.
Hey, you know, hopefully.
Well, at least they not pushing that jab.
No, yeah, exactly. At least
Yeah.
they're not doing that, man.
The
But, I mean,
jab.
that's what make. I think that's what I
Get
think.
that jab.
That's why I think that I feel like it's over with because they're not pushing that. But
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. I'm not saying over. I can't say that. I'm not gonna say that word. But slowing down or something like that. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you're still able to do stuff. You're not like you said. You know, people still traveling and things like that. Moving on from it. Like businesses opening up and things like that. That's what make it seem like it is.
It's just me and the old folks wearing the masks now. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, basically.
You know, folks walking around still.
No, that's a fact, though, because I'm still wearing the mask, too, the same thing. But I don't know.
But hey.
Exactly.
Hey,
But we
that's
off
all you
that.
say. Hey.
Let's get into some good stuff. I'm about to talk about sports now.
Hey.
Alright. Recently, your boy Canelo, man. We're gonna start with boxing though. Your boy Canelo, man.
Dude. As I've been saying, overrated.
You think he's overrated?
He's overrated.
Really?
I think he's
Oh,
overrated.
man.
I think he is.
Damn.
You think he shouldn't have fought Floyd so early?
I don't think he was gonna be Floyd anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was
Because he's just too damn good.
Right.
Like I'm saying, he's really not that good to me. He didn't fight no real caliber fighters, honestly, in his career that made me think besides Floyd.
Didn't he fight Triple G or he never fought Triple G? Are they in the same weight class?
him and Triple G.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
Didn't he fight him? Who fought Triple G?
I think he did.
No, yeah, they did fight against
So they
each
fought.
other.
Yeah, and they said a tie, which I think he lost that fight.
Mm.
I think he lost that fight, but they called it a tie. They try to protect him. You know what they do.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
You know what they do.
So the man he just lost to recently, how you pronounce this man's name? I ain't gonna try it.
Dmitry
That's how.
Bivol. Right?
Yeah, I'm going with that.
He was,
Dimitri
uh,
Bivol? I'm going with that.
Gave him that work.
I'm going with that.
Gave him that work. He was giving him the nice combos in that fight, man. He was knocking him silly.
It wasn't a knockout though, right?
Nah, it went the way. It went all the way.
Okay, okay.
Was it unanimous decision or was it a split?
Yeah, unanimous.
Oh shit.
I think it was like, I think Canelo only won like 3-4 rounds maybe. He was giving him that work. He was giving him that work.
Damn, tall as hell.
Yeah, he definitely told. I'm looking at the photos right now. Boy, he's skyrocketing over there, boy. But it says right here he probably want a rematch. So
And
see
he'll
how
get
that
that
go.
work again.
Probably. Damn.
I'll get that work again. But this was saying that Canelo don't like fight black people.
What is the reason? Or is there a
I
reason?
don't know. I don't know.
Well, ever since he lost to Floyd, he never fought
He
another
never fought. I
black
don't think
person.
he had.
Damn.
I think he fought. Didn't he fight Shane Mosley?
Did he? Is he old enough? I mean, young enough? Or old enough to fight him? Really?
I don't know if he did.
I ain't. Well, let me look. Pull that up. But I don't know. I ain't.
But
I watched
yeah,
that.
it was just saying that he really didn't want to fight black boxers.
Wow. Well,
Like, really.
oh, he did fight. They did have a fight. Yes.
2020.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He beat him. Yeah, he beat him. Yeah. Well, shit, he did fight him. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that shit. But what's next for UFC? Anything UFC?
Yeah, who did fight? 'Cause I don't know
What's his
who
name?
did.
Charles.
I mean UFC. I mean, it wasn't no big matches. It was definitely no big matches.
It was a title fight.
Yeah, the title fight.
Yeah, but no big name.
His
I don't know
name
his
is
name.
Charles,
I don't know nobody here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oliveira.
Charles who?
Oliveira.
Is he good? Or any
He
good?
was a champ, but he lost it because he didn't make weight. A lightweight champion.
Damn.
That's tough.
Yeah, one job.
The weight,
Probably
the
hard.
weight limit for
It is.
lightweight is 150 to 155, and he weighed at 155.5. And they gave him an extra hour to lose that half weight, and he couldn't lose it.
Damn.
So
That's
they
stressful.
took the title from him. So
That's
it
stressful
was,
as fuck.
even
Yeah.
if he did win the fight, he couldn't get the title back because of that. That's a violation in a way.
Trash.
Yeah.
That's mad trash.
Only one that had, rights to win that was a challenger, but he ended up losing the fight to a submission chokehold,
But he just couldn't get the title.
but he couldn't get his title. So
he
it's
got to fight again.
basically he's a #1 contender
Damn.
and have to fight
Again.
again.
For your title.
For your
Damn.
title.
That's
That's
crazy,
tough.
but
You better make weight.
Damn.
I mean, I'm saying though, like if he really that good, I feel like he'd be able to get it back. He'd be alright. I mean, it's bullshit how he lost it, but
It's tough getting that extra weight up.
hell yeah, I could agree to that. I can see that, but still, I mean, I don't know. But he'll
That's
get it.
tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
Yeesh.
All right, we'll get into some. Y'all done with UFC? You got anything that y'all want to talk about? Yeah, good. All right, cool. We're gonna get into some NBA. Some NBA playoffs. I know y'all watching that. I know y'all. Everybody at least checked a few games out, at least one or two. So how y'all feel about these playoffs so far this year, man?
Good.
It's
Right
pretty good.
here.
Round 1, round 2.
They both got game 7s.
Yeah, game 7 is what, this Sunday
Yeah.
coming up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Bucks and the Celtics and
Mavs and the Suns.
Mavs
Mavs and the Suns, man. So hey, you know,
It's gonna be very interesting.
what y'all got in that series, like one game.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with this. Well, before y'all say anything, I know y'all thinking. I'm gonna go with the Celtics, and I'm gonna go with the Suns.
I'm gonna go with the Suns and Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks as well. Man, a part of me wants to say Dallas, man. A part of me really do.
They can't stop Luka, man.
Bro, they really can't stop Luka. And I'm just in question is what Chris Paul we're going to get. Because he's been playing like trash. So, I don't know. I'm going with Dallas.
He got to turn it up.
Yeah.
Chris Paul got to turn it up. And yeah, he did have a couple bad games. That's why he didn't do for a good game. And, you know, with better time in this game 7.
It's a game 7. That's a big
Yeah.
game. He better show up. Man.
Right.
If he don't, boy,
Solid.
internet is going to be on him.
That's a fact.
Oh,
Man, like you can't make it to the championship.
Well, he did last year.
He did.
He made it. He didn't win it.
And then he ended up choking there.
It was a fluke.
He just choked on the biggest stage. What a way to choke, huh?
Right.
You finally get there and he just decide, hey, you know, let's choke. Backs
Yeah.
against the walls. I'm not going to show up.
Them boys gotta. The pressure is definitely on the Suns, though.
It is.
The
Yeah.
Suns, definitely
Oh.
on the Suns.
Definitely on the side.
So that's why the Mavs, you know, you playing with house money, so just ball out. The
Yeah.
board.
I like these seasons when the big names don't make it to the end.
Me too.
I do
Me
too.
too. Me too. 'Cause give other people a chance. You really don't know who's gonna win it.
I feel like
Right.
the Warriors is coming out the West. And I still feel like the Bucks.
Warriors and Bucks in the finals. I like that. Like they just took care of the Grizzlies yesterday.
They should.
The boys fight. Grizzlies fight, man.
I like them. They're a nice young team, man. They just wasn't ready for them niggas yet.
No,
Not just yet.
Not just yet. I don't know if they should keep Steven Adams.
Uh-oh.
Somebody must be coming. It's our guard dog. But anyways, yeah, no boys fight. No boys fight without Ja. If Ja stayed, though, how would y'all think the series would have went? 7?
Still would
Would've went
have ended in 6.
Still in 6? Even with Ja there? Okay.
Because they play different with Ja on the floor.
They do.
They're a totally different team.
They slow down.
Yeah, it's more focused on Ja in a way. The offense in a way. But yeah, I still believe it would have ended in 6.
What? You about to say something?
I was.
What? Forgot. Alright. Well, anyway, James, what do you think? Who you got coming out? Who do you think you want to see in the finals?
Man, it's anyone's game, man. I just hope the Nets were higher up in the standings than they are now. You know,
Yeah,
they're like at number 7 right now.
they're out now.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Always got the broom. They got the
Yes.
brooms.
Yeah,
Sweet.
better look next year, I guess.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. They gotta get a lot of shit together.
Sixers
do.
is out.
Sixers out. Yeah, they lost. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yep, the day before.
So,
Shout out to Jokic.
So is James Harden overrated?
Yo, Jokic the
Hell
MVP.
yeah.
No, yeah, he's definitely overrated.
Who?
Oh,
James
Oh,
Harden.
James Harden. Yeah, he might be.
right.
Yeah,
He
damn,
overrated.
bruh.
Yeah,
Damn, bruh.
he definitely washed.
Damn, bruh. I don't know.
The Heat's looking nice this year, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's the only team that I feel like that could be in the finals.
That was probably them and the Grizzlies. I think was the only real team out that bubble because they sustained like what they were in the bubble, like what you've seen. Because a lot of people like to not count the bubble for obvious reasons, but
Man, they don't want to count the bubble. Just say, you know why they don't want to count the bubble.
Even
Why?
if it was anybody
Why?
else.
Because LeBron won?
Even if it was anybody else that
Nope.
won it,
If it
that
was
season was
anybody
just
else.
completely just different. It was just weird.
If it was anybody
It's
else,
definitely a weird year, bro. It just
Yeah,
went
it
from
wouldn't have been that bad.
it went from a crowd to just no more crowd to now you're just there's no traveling. You're all secluded in this bubble.
Right.
It's different.
They need to make a
That shit
documentary.
is totally different.
They need to make a documentary on the bubble. Like what happened to watch it. Bro,
I'll watch it too,
I
man.
heard some crazy stories.
I'm pretty sure it's people that really didn't take it as serious.
No.
Oh no, definitely.
I'm really sure. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of players.
It
that
probably
was in
felt
that
like
bubble
a,
that didn't
it
take
probably
it
felt like a
serious.
camp to them.
Yeah. It was like a pickup game.
Yeah.
It was like there's no travel,
Nope.
no crowd, like there's no true real feel to the NBA like it is.
Right.
So it was just totally different, right? Even if LeBron won it, the Heat won it, it didn't matter who won it, right? It was just it wasn't there.
Nope.
It was just a blah year for me. Like watching that year,
Wasn't it
really,
like
I barely watched it, but because of that reason,
Right.
it was just dead to me. It just wasn't no emotion. It wasn't no like I want to hear the crowd screaming and saying shit, and it was none of that. So it was weird. It was a very weird feeling watching.
And then wasn't that season, and then they like take a pause or break in
Yeah,
between?
it was a
Like,
long
the show,
break.
Shit was weird.
It was a long break.
But to go back to this year and what's going on in the finals, yeah, I don't know if Harden's gonna be back for them. I don't even know if Doc Rivers gonna be back, but I believe everybody should be back. Cause I don't know what you do with Harden.
Somebody gotta go.
Somebody gotta go. You believe?
Somebody gotta go.
I mean, I don't know who got. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think Harden gonna stay.
They're gonna find a partner for like Tobias Harris to try to get some.
Yeah, he probably gonna flip him if anything. But I think those three guys, well,
Yeah.
those two guys are gonna stay. Doc Rivers and
Danny Green done.
Danny Green.
I don't think he can.
No.
For his age and then the injury he just had, I think his career might be pretty much done.
I mean, he good. He got his rings. I mean,
No,
I'm sure he want to play again, but I don't know. Yeah, I can see those other pieces moving around it. But as far as Harden and Rivers, I don't know.
I have a question.
But,
Did Jokic deserve it?
when you,
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I say when you, I agree with people who give a definition of what an MVP is. An MVP is a person that if you take him off that team is trash.
Yeah.
Then yes, that's the definition of MVP. But at the same time, did he have a better? I think when they matched up his stats, I think his was still
The
better
only thing,
than
yeah.
Embiid. I mean, I'm
the
talking
only
about
thing Embiid had him in was points, and had a slightly better block percentage than him. And that was about it. Everything else, the advanced stats, man, and
But can you argue
efficiency.
though? Can you argue that if you take Embiid off, well, the Sixers team would probably still be better if you take Embiid off than
It'll
the
still
Nuggets.
be alright. Yeah, it wouldn't be no lottery team.
It'd probably be like an 8th seed maybe. 8th,
See
7th
that?
seed, yeah.
And the crazy thing about that is that they only had Embiid's team to Jokic's team only had 3 more wins than him.
Oh, so it wasn't even.
So-
yeah.
For what Jokic had on his team to what Embiid had to his team, and it's only a 3-game separation between y'all. This says a lot about Joker.
Yeah.
He did a lot without his second and third. That's
you can't deny that.
that's
You
crazy.
really can't deny that though. Like that's a fact. So no, I think he deserved it.
Highest PER in league history.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
But
That is.
I heard his sneeze. But no, yeah. No, I think he deserved it. People mad. I mean, they. I mean, you can tell how you feel. So I guess you're right. You know, I mean, for the year, you gonna have a case that Embiid could have won it. But I mean, I feel like if Embiid do it again next year, he probably might get it.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I believe he could get one.
But as far as defensive player, who was that? Smart.
Smart.
I think he deserved that. He got a good year.
You know, showed by Drew Holiday though.
He did. He did that one play. But I
He
mean,
got 2 of them, James.
I'm surprised he
Not
wasn't
one.
defensive player of the year, to be honest
2.
with you.
Yeah, I think he was up there.
Yeah.
But it might have been Giannis though. I think Giannis was probably more up there than him. But I believe he's probably the best 2-way like defender.
Yeah.
I believe he's the best one out there.
You making a case for it, definitely. Yeah, that was a great play at the end of the Celtics series. What game was that? Game 4?
That was game 5.
Game
I
5.
believe. Yep, it was game 5. That was clutch.
It was
back
very.
to back.
They were supposed to win that game. Actually, they was up.
It was up.
That whole
And
game.
just hitting some timely shots,
Over the
making
bag.
some key stops. Man, Drew with the block, and then still at the end, it's beautiful, man. That man Drew was just that was a beautiful basketball thing to see, man. Drew was just out there just making key plays when you really needed them, Jason. It paid. But we got a big game 7 tomorrow, so it's gonna be a good one to see. They're gonna be fighting. Yeah.
What's another game? What's the other game? What's the other game we can talk about? There's one game we can talk about. We talked about the Heat. We talked about Grizzlies. So then we talked about it was only 4 games. Yeah, it was almost the finals almost here.
Yeah,
Nice
man.
bet. But hopefully we'll see who predictions is correct. Like I said, I got the Celtics and the Suns. And y'all got who you got?
Warriors, Bucks.
Who's your final 2?
Oh, final 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Finals. Okay.
More time.
I'd say Warriors, Bucks.
Warriors, Bucks. Who you got, James? Or you don't give a damn? Next
Warriors,
out.
Heat, probably.
Warriors, Heat. Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, Warriors, Heat. That's the
Warriors, Heat.
I wouldn't be mad about
Me
that.
either, I really wouldn't.
That would be a real good one.
All right. Well, while the NBA wrapping up, the NFL starting. We just had the draft a few weeks ago. We can start from the draft. Then, what do y'all think about the draft?
How y'all teams do?
Really good. I
like our picks.
I think the Bills did a good job. I think we got the pieces we need. Hopefully it comes together right. We'll see. I think our schedule is not as easy as it was last year, but I mean we start off with the Rams, and that's a champ right off the gate.
We can win that game.
We could win that game. I feel like we could win
It's
the
a
game.
winnable game, but it's gonna be tough.
Right.
It's gonna be a fight.
When they hometown,
And
ring ceremony.
Right.
upset.
It's gonna be pumped, man.
Upset.
They gonna be ready.
Yeah, it will be.
And then we got the Titans right after that.
Man, you gotta get ready for King Henry.
But we just gonna glance and just like from your opinion of looking at the schedule. The schedule's been out, so whatever your team is, check the schedules out. But for us, it's a little tougher than what it was last year. But I feel like we still gonna be in a good position to win the division and have a good seed in the playoffs at least.
Yeah.
What is it, 17 games this year or from now on?
Yep.
So I feel like we could be easily like the 11 and 6 or 7 or 12 and 6 or something. Well,
12 and 5.
12 and 5 or something bad. I'm looking for 12 and 5. I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna go 13 and 4. I want 13.
But the reason why I'm saying that, cause I ain't saying, cause I'm just saying just in case of injuries and shit. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. But that's for us. What do you think for your Broncos?
Our schedule's pretty tough. We got a really tough schedule. But realistically, for my team, I can see a good 11 wins. At the most 11.
What 2
I see
games?
10 to 11 wins.
Are you sweeping anybody in the division? So you got Kansas City.
Only
you got
team I can see is
Bengals.
sweeping is the Raiders.
The Raiders. It's the Raiders,
I think we
KC,
can-
and
I
the
think-
Chargers.
Yeah, if there's any team in the division, I can see us sweeping the Raiders. I think we can split both Chargers and Chiefs. That's gonna be a tough game because they're a really good team.
Right.
Both of those are really good teams. Raiders are a good team too. I mean, Devontae Adams is a huge upgrade for them, so we'll see. But we have a huge upgrade ourselves in
That's a fact.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's a major key for us because that's what we've been missing for years since Peyton Manning is a quarterback, and we finally got a quarterback.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Alright. This year, I feel like it's gonna be lit, just like last year was. It's like a continuation and stuff. You rocking up the Bills as well, James. So I'm sure I ask you the same thing. I mean, who you think we're gonna be this year?
I think 11-3.
11-3.
Well, no,
Oh,
14-3. 14-3.
My bad. 14-3. You can't count today. Sorry. It's been a long
it's different.
day so far, but
Yeah, and I think that 3 will probably be like in a row, and then there'll just be more ones from there.
we're gonna go crazy in 3 weeks. I'm saying that right now.
Mhm.
We're gonna get killed a lot. But hopefully, it's like.
We got the Dolphins after the Titans, so we should be fine.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, there's a couple of gimmies in there for sure.
We just can't sleep on nobody but the Jets. Nah, playing. We can't sleep on
No,
nobody
he's
though.
not. No, he's not.
We can't sleep on the.
I'm
So
not.
fast.
We gotta
I'm not
be. We gotta be ready and prepared for everything.
Not the Jets.
I know it's early. It's super early because the offseason didn't even start. We're gonna ask again when the offseason do start, and we're gonna ask again when the season actually starts. We are going to the bowl.
Super Bowl.
Prediction
Denver.
early. Denver and who?
Denver.
Super Bowl.
Denver and
The
the,
Bills.
probably gonna be either the Bucks or Rams.
Denver and the Rams or the Bucks?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I
the
was
Bills.
obviously gonna be the Bills and the Bills and I'm cool. I don't know. No, that's the thing. What thing is NFC and AFC switched the difficulties now. Now it's easy.
If you're
on
the
the-
Bills.
It's gonna be the Bills and the Bucks in the
If
Super
you're
Bowl.
the-
Bills and
that's
Bucks?
what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
If you're a Bills fan, you want Tom Brady.
It's gonna be the Bills.
You
and the
want
Bucks.
Tom Brady.
Super
All right,
Bowl.
but then that means for that to happen, we gotta see Tom Brady keep winning games, bro. And I was like,
It's
Let
cool.
him win.
Let him win.
Let him
But
win.
what sweeter way is it
that's a fact.
to beat him as Buffalo? The guy that's been kicking your ass for years.
Facts.
Yeah.
What joy would it be to beat that man on the biggest stage and
It
send him
would.
on retirement?
It would be. It would be.
Yeah,
great.
go
What?
retire him for
What?
for real.
Great
We do
feeling would that be, man? That would be a
That'd be dope.
tearjerker for every Bills fan out there to just send that man to retirement. Like, yes, we finally beat that man in the Super Bowl.
No, that'd be poetic. It would.
Crying.
I just
Headlining shit right there.
I just don't feel like that he gonna beat the Rams though. I don't think he can beat the Rams. We gonna see if he beat the Rams. If he beat the Rams, he deserves to beat her. I can't say no. But if he beat the Rams, okay. But then you still got Aaron Rodgers over there. So it's just like you don't think so? Oh
I ain't
damn.
worried about that.
Playoffs.
Man.
That nigga he got a monkey on his back, man. That man definitely got a monkey on his back.
All that money. You got your boy Devontae over there no more. Who is
That's
it?
crazy.
You got the rookie now. And then you got who? They might get Odell.
And he ain't gonna be ready.
Man.
No, but I mean, you wait. Let the rookie play a little bit first. I mean, let them. I think he's supposed to be back mid-season. I think he's
Sometime
due sometime
mid-season.
mid-season or
Yeah,
next
be
year.
fine.
I mean, that's a nice pickup, but he might get picked up later on. I don't think.
Let's see.
Yeah, they definitely still need a piece though. I don't. You seen what's his name? Landry. Landry
Yeah,
get
signed with
drafted.
the Saints.
he got
The
signed to
Saints.
the
I mean,
Saints.
they should have picked him up.
That's gonna be a nice little look.
I thought it
Michael
was the
Thomas
Packers.
coming back.
Yep.
That's gonna
They
be
got
crazy.
that young rookie they drafted in the first round. What's his name? Olive.
Is it what wide receiver too?
They got a rookie receiver.
Yeah, this draft was full of rookies.
It was full of receivers.
Yeah.
So
Oh, rookie receivers. Yeah.
yeah.
I
So.
said you're full of rookies.
Top
Duh.
heavy
Full of rookie
receivers in this
receivers.
one.
My bad.
I'm glad with the picks we got because we settled some key spots.
It was a good.
The way Sean thinks though, he think outside the box though, because it's like the defensive end. What's his name? Russo.
Yeah.
Just like how we drafted Russo, like it's not a lot of film on him, but you see why he drafted him.
Right.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
man is
Right.
physical.
Safe
That
work.
man, big dude.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the same thing with the cornerback league. We seen some plays, but he's a good corner.
No,
Yeah,
that
he
you
was-
add Von Miller.
Then you
Right.
added
So
Von
they-
Miller on top of that. Yeah.
Right.
That's they
She was
need
gonna be crazy.
they need a guy that can make those plays.
Yeah.
You need to make those plays. And I'll tell you, Von Miller is one person you can rely on
That's for
to
real.
make a play for you when you
I'm
need
sorry
it.
we-
Because I know
I'm sorry,
I'm
we got your boy back.
Oh yeah, we wasn't gonna pay him that money, bro. We wasn't gonna pay him that.
It's a big contract, but
That was a big
There's
contract.
a lot of
Big
incentives
contract.
involved.
It is.
But it's still a good deal. I feel like because if it work out, then it's working. We'll see.
How you feel about our wide receiver core, man? You think we go to the ties, man?
You know what? Part of me feel like we should have added at least one more. But you know what? Crowder is a I feel like he's underrated.
Yeah,
Um,
he's a
Because
solid.
he's with the Jets.
He's
But
a
when he-
solid
That's it. That's why.
number 2, number 3 guy for
Oh, yeah.
the team. He's always been solid. He's been good for Washington when they were in Washington.
Exactly. And we still got everybody but Beasley and Sanders, so we still have the core there. Beasley is going to definitely be missed, but he's going to be replaced by Crowder. That's what I'm saying. We're going to be all right. I feel like if we stay healthy, Davis, it's his time to have a year.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he had a hell of a playoff.
He had a
run.
breakout.
Yep.
That was like the breakout game
Yep.
in that playoff. So
It definitely was.
that hopefully that goes into next year and this coming season and continue that play. Just be a reliable number 2.
We lost our OC. I mean, he was Brian. We lost him to he went to the Giants.
Yeah.
So we lost him, but hopefully was the quarterback coach that we had before. He's now the OC, Dorsey. So hopefully, it won't be no hiccups. Him and Josh got that chemistry, and we'll be all right. I feel like we're gonna be all right. I know we're gonna see.
We lost Hughes too.
Yeah, but I ain't really mad
Yeah.
about that. But I mean, shout out to Hughes and good looking out.
He had a good,
Like the
nice, long career.
He got that money in Houston though, so
Yeah. Where's he back home? That's where he's from,
Back
right?
home.
From Houston. So,
Yep. So
that's
he got that money. I don't think he got that money too, and he might
Might
get
as
some
well.
snaps.
Yeah,
He
he
definitely
should.
play.
He
He might
He
start.
still
Should.
play. He still got some left in the juice,
Yeah.
in the tank.
I just can't wait for football.
Me either. It's a different thing, man.
It
Different
is.
feeling.
Our team looking nice. I ain't gonna lie.
It's facts. Alright, let's wrap it up with some real talk.
Wrap it up.
Alright, babe, this is when you shine. What you got?
Beyonce.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
all we're gonna see the rest of the season.
That's
Right.
it. Beyonce legit talk.
Would you? Well, we all have our like little vices or whatever. But would you stop your vice for a relationship? Whether it be smoking weed, drinking alcohol, like,
Weed is different.
I think for us it would be weed.
It'd be
James is probably what? We talked about it, probably wrestling or something. But, he's a peer guy.
It'll take some time for me if I have to. When it comes to a time me and her start smoking, she'll be like, "You gotta quit smoking too."
Nope.
It'll be like,
Nope.
"You gotta work with me." It's gonna be one of those like,
Right.
I'm gonna have my moments where I smoke, but I will.
I will go outside. Nope.
Yeah, I will go outside, no. But I try it for the sake of our
I'll go right outside.
relationship. I'll do it.
I would too for the same reason, but it's gonna take time.
It is not easy to just
Right.
stop smoking right then.
Right.
And there.
Cold turkey.
Like I don't nobody. Whatever your
You
vice
gotta-
is, that's what it is. As long as you're not harming nobody
Mm,
or
yeah.
yourself,
Yeah.
well, technically be hurt, but it's not really. And anything you do, you harm yourself, so it don't really matter. But you just do it carefully, I guess, and it would take time. Yeah, for me. Talking about for
Yeah.
you. No, but the right one
Tyler.
was the right one.
Mm-hmm. The right one.
You
If
never
she-
say never.
If she loved me, then she would accept me for me. Okay?
Sounds
That's
like
what
me.
love is.
Rihanna, you
Okay,
go there,
but-
Rihanna be like, "Yo, you gotta stop smoking weed."
Come on, baby. We just smoke outside.
No.
No.
No weed, no
You still
weed.
got negotiate
No
that
weed,
thing
no
down.
weed.
No.
Alright, alright. Sorry.
What is it?
I mean, if it's a review, I guess I gotta do that.
See,
But it depends
you
for
do
him.
that.
It depends for him, so that's what that probably is.
Anybody other than Riri? No.
James, what about
Somebody
you, bro?
quoted in here.
No, I wouldn't. I like
If it's not destructive, why should I stop?
I ain't chasing nobody. I feel you. I feel you. I respect it.
it.
Right. Of course, me.
But if it was one of those like health related things, like smoking and drinking,
Well, yeah, that's,
Well, yeah.
or
yeah.
gambling,
Yeah.
Some people have an addiction to that too.
Gambling.
Like, so you wouldn't quit it for your health.
What about you?
I would, yes.
Would you change for your partner? That is a question we might have for you guys. Well, obviously you should, but we'll see. But be honest though. Don't be. you know, on some other stuff. But all right. Anything else? Anybody want to add before we wrap this up? Probably. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, tune in to the future episodes and the past episodes that
Hit
we
that
have.
notification bell.
It's good to be back. Hopefully, I like this new format. It's just getting straight to the point, not necessarily like dot. It's something a little different. Hopefully, it's smoother for your ears.
Yes. My eyes. My
But
eyes.
we're gonna be on. We're doing TikTok now, so it's a new TikTok. We're gonna try to probably. It's gonna be difficult to do like TikTok. I'm new to this shit. Most of us is. So right now we gonna have just previews right now, but we gonna try to like have activities, or I wanna probably have Bam doing some TikTok shit. I don't know, something that's not weird with us. So we'll figure it out. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we out.
Peace.
Deuces.
Bye.